Hey guys, how you doing? This is Travis P11. I'd like to welcome you back to the channel. Well, if you're a fan of the channel, you know that I am a fan of budget-priced accessories for AR-15s. Whether I plan on using this stuff for life or just checking it out at the range, I'm kind of fascinated by what you can get for your buying dollar, especially when it comes to some of this more entry-level gear and how well some of it is, as well as how bad some of it is. And today, we're going to take a look at the Fieldsport microdot red and green dot sight. This is one of the least expensive dot sights that you can purchase from Amazon.com. I believe I paid $20.99 for it. And then to mount that, we also are looking at the recommended UTG 3-slot high-profile riser mount. Now, I could have got a 3/4 inch riser mount, but I went ahead and got a 1-inch riser mount. Not sure if this is going to allow me to co-witness or not, but we're going to find out. This is the RS10S3, and I have purchased the the UTG riser mounts before, and I've not had any problems with them. They've been solid, and I'm not expecting anything less from this one. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get the crucial information out of the way here. Product dimensions, we're looking at 2.7 inches by 1.7 inches by 1.8 inches. It does weigh 4.2 ounces. It's the model number RD D007RG. It does include one lithium-ion battery in the package, and again, like I said before, the price is $20.99. I honestly don't know what the MOA dot is on this one, if it's a 1 or 2 or 3 or 5, whatever. When we get into the instruction manual, maybe it'll let us know. Let's see, just a few more little facts and tidbits about this item. It does have the mil-spec 1913 Picatinny system base for easy mounting, and should mount up just fine with that riser. In fact, that riser that I just showed you earlier was actually recommended for this particular model. It does have 5 brightness settings for each red and green dot, and it says it's constructed of high-quality aircraft-grade aluminum. It is shock-proof, fog-proof, and water-resistant, suitable for all climate conditions. So we're going to see just how well this actually holds up. Now, I did go ahead and just cut the seals already on this just to save a little bit of time, so we'll just go ahead and see what's in the box. What do you get? Okay, decent packing. Micro dot sights instruction manual. You know, dots like this, you have to kind of watch out because they can be marketed by multiple companies. They come out of one factory out of China, and they're marketed under different companies. Okay, so we've got a passive red dot, reflex sight, no magnification, and limited eye relief. It is a 20mm aperture, 4 MOA. Anti-reflex and bandpass coatings, 12 different settings, dot brightness manually adjusted. Again, just kind of goes through it. 1 3-volt battery, CR2032, over 2,000 hours of continuous use at position 7 of 12. And again, it tells you that these, and it gets into even more specifications, more technical information too, which is actually kind of nice to know. They get into the actual material and of the lens and so on. So it is kind of neat that they give you all this detail in such an inexpensive package. There's the lithium-ion battery that comes with it. Okay, you've got your little Allen screw that you can use to mount it to your Picatinny rail. And the unit itself does come packed in foam, which is kind of nice. It should keep it fairly well shock protected. Okay, I'm going to check this out. Now, we'll be comparing this to my Bushnell sight that I have sitting off to the right, and wow, just looking at it, looking at my AR pistol just sitting over there on the right, this thing looks nearly identical to it. This is crazy. It's almost the same thing. But anyway, okay, so let's check it out. It is tiny. It is fairly lightweight. Your dot projection unit inside of here does actually take up a little bit of space on the left-hand side. Not a whole lot. It does have a reflective coating on the front, which might push off a little bit of glare. Not sure exactly if somebody's looking at you. All right, and this is going to be your windage and elevation adjustments up on the top. So let's go ahead and put the battery in it and just see how well it works. Overall construction does feel very sturdy, does feel very solid. I got to be honest, guys, I have no experience with an aim point or an EOTech. Vortex is about as expensive as I get when it comes to optics and so on, because I'm just generally shooting at the range, doing a little bit of hunting and so on. But so far, not bad. I am impressed with what I see. Ratings on this on Amazon, there's a lot of 5-star reviews, and there's also some 1-star reviews. Seems like if it can survive the first, say, 100 rounds, you're going to be okay. A lot of people had trouble within the first 50 rounds of it shooting, that it just basically quit working. And so we'll definitely get this out to the range and give it a test. Now, we won't have a range test today. We're just doing a general unboxing. Just want to see how well it mounts up with the AR-15 pistol I got sitting off to the side, and help you make a call if it's one of those things that maybe you think you want to go ahead and go with. So, all right, let's go ahead and check that out. All right, it does come with some decent little lens covers with it. I got the battery screwed in there. I do like the rubber seals that you get under the cap for the battery, as well as for the windage and elevation. Definitely comes in handy. It does show you that you do have some water resistance capabilities going on here. go ahead and take that off and just show you what we're dealing with here. We've got the little, just put yourself a little coin in there, or a little screwdriver. You can make your adjustments if you need to. Not sure if that's doing like a 1/2 inch at 100 yards or 1 inch at 100 yards. I have to go maybe into the technical specifications a little bit more. I'll turn it on. I'm not sure if this is going to show up on the camera, but we'll go ahead and put it on setting 5 for red. Let's see here. Yeah, it's going to show up as a huge dot. It's not a huge dot. It's actually a tiny dot through my camera. That's just how the dot is being magnified by the unit itself. It is actually just a really nice, crisp dot just looking at it off to the side. It does seem really not much different from my little Bushnell sight that I have over there that I paid about 50 bucks for. I do like the aggressive knurling, or I guess you can say pattern, that you get on the knobs and the caps. Makes it easy to get a good grasp on it. Should be easy to turn it in all kinds of different conditions. Battery cap is nice and tight. There is a rubber seal between the battery cap and the knob itself, so you can definitely tell that you're getting that seal that you need to keep the water out. All right, let's go ahead and, while we're at it, let's just grab the UTG rail here and check that out. Again, I bought several of these in different sizes. I don't think I've ever purchased one this small before, but definitely not a bad idea. Again, we're looking at a 1-inch rise on it. Okay, fit and finish on the UTG rails is usually pretty solid. I have a UTG quad rail on my AMD 63 AK-47. Sometimes the hardware, you have to be kind of careful. You really don't want to over tighten these things. You just want to tighten it enough to the point that it's not going to move after several shots. You can torque it a little bit with the holes that you have on here. Nice, good finish, nice crisp, good cuts on it. You could technically see through it if you wanted to, although I'm using a fixed front A2 sight post on my AR-15 pistol, so I wouldn't be able to use that anyway. But I went with the 1-inch just to make sure that it was actually going to clear the front. So, all right, let's go ahead and mount that and see what it looks like. By the way, when I put this on the AR pistol, we're going to mount it towards the back because I've already got a mounted zeroed red dot on my current AR-15 right now. I really don't want to take that off and have to go to the range, so we're just going to mount this in back and just kind of see how it compares, kind of a head-to-head comparison with the Bushnell. All right, hang tight. Alright guys, I am actually pretty impressed. Just in a little side-to-side comparison here, there's actually some spring loading in the UTG mount, which is really cool because it pushes back the plate so it doesn't flop all over the place when you're trying to put it on. I do like the knobs on there. They're very easy to grasp and hold on to. It is a significantly smaller rail than what I'm running currently, which is just the Bushnell, I can't remember what the model is, red dot sight that I have on here right now. They're both 1-inch high. The Bushnell sight is maybe a little more compact, so it doesn't sit as high as the Fieldsport sight does, but you are looking at a lower 1/3 co-witness on the Fieldsport sight when you compare it to your front sight post, if you have a fixed front sight post on your AR-15. And really, I'm pretty impressed. So now the big thing is going to be, how well is it going to hold up at the range? Is it going to actually perform well? Well, I guess only time is going to tell, but at least for now we know that we are ready to take it to the range and we can see what it's going to do. So guys, this has been my review of the $20.99 Fieldsport red dot sight. I think I said that was either a 4 or 5 MOA dot is what you're looking at, and I'm pretty impressed with it so far. So we'll see how well it holds up from Amazon.com. So there we have it, guys. That, as well as the $6.99 1-inch 3-slot UTG Picatinny rail riser mount. I think we're good to go. So there we go, guys. Thanks for watching today. Thanks for checking out the channel. You can follow me over on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm also on gunchannels.com. And guys, I'm all over the place on social media, so please like or subscribe. And if you like what you see, please stay tuned because there's going to be more. So there you have it, guys. All right, guys, I want you to have fun. I want you to be safe. And as you know, we will talk to you soon. All right, take care. Bye-bye.